Hello, my most amazing artists. Today we are talking about warm and cool colors, and we are going to make an artwork which has one area that's all warm colors and one area that's all cool colors. So we're going to start with our three warm colors, red, yellow, and orange. We'll set those to the side. And then here are our three cool colors, violet, blue, and green. We'll set those here. The name of this drawing is Cool Hands, Warm Heart. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take our non-drawing hand and put it on our paper. And we're going to take one of our three cool colors. For this purpose we'll use blue. And you're going to hold it up and down. It's good if you grab it like this, because that way it's harder. If you're holding it like a pencil, it's harder to trace your hand. But if you hold it kind of like a puppet, like that, and hold it straight up over top, you can trace pretty easily. So you're going to start, whatever part of your hand goes off the paper, it might be your wrist, you're going to go off the paper, and then you're just going to go around. You got to kind of hold your fingers down pretty tight so they don't move when you're pushing against them. And you push against your hand and fingers with your crayon, and you're going to trace your hand. So I use the blue because remember we said this is called Cool Hands, Warm Heart. So once you've got your hand, and if it doesn't touch the side of the paper, you can just make your lines a little bit longer to go to the side of the paper. Then in our background we're going to take one of the warm colors. I'm going to go ahead and take red, and we're going to pick a part to make a heart. So we're going to go bump, bump, and then we're going to connect them with a zigzag on the bottom, zig, zag. And you can go ahead and color that in. You can go ahead and color that in then if you want. Take your time. I like to go around the outside edge first and get the edge, and then color in after I get the edge. That way I don't go outside the lines. That's a good way to color so you don't go outside the lines. Okay, now on our hand, I'm going to go ahead and put this away for a while, these three warm colors. Now on our hand we're going to fill it up with the cool colors. So one way you can do this, you can just color in the different parts blue, different parts inside the hand purple, different parts inside the hand green. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my blue, and I'm going to make a pattern of lines that just curve on all the fingers, going from the top of the finger to the bottom of the finger. I'll leave a little bit of space because I'm going to add my other colors. And you can do this with markers too if you have markers. It doesn't have to be crayons. You could do it with colored pencils if you have colored pencils. So after I do that, I'm just going to add some more that go across my hand. So I'm going to have some that go across my hand from one side to the other. I'm going all the way down. Now I'm going to add one of my two colors. So let's go ahead and add violet. So I'm going to add violet, and I'll leave a little space to put that green in. I'll add it kind of right next to the blue. That way I still got space for the green. So I'll add it right next to the blue. And let's see. Right next to the blue. Right next to the blue. Oh, I forgot this one. Violet, violet, violet. Violet, 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 violet. And then I will then add my green. So I've got my three cool colors on my hand. And just to kind of, one thing I can kind of do on here too. My blue is right in between the purple and the blue. So anywhere where there's a purple and a blue, I put the green in between, right like that. And the more you take your time on this, the nicer it's going to look. You always want to do your best at making your artwork neat. Okay, and now that I got that, I can take my blue now and I can make this outside line just a little bit darker. Okay, so I'm just going to make this outside line where I trace my hand just a little bit darker so it stands out a little bit more. And it won't take you guys as long because you guys are young people and you have little smaller hands. It might take you longer for the background though, because your hand won't cover up as much as the background as mine does. So now I got my red heart. I'm going to switch. I'm going to put my cool colors away. I'm going to start with my warm colors, and I'm going to start doing hearts around. So I'm going to go orange, and I'm just going to switch each time now. I'm going to go orange around the outside, yellow around the outside. Now notice I'm about to hit, I go back to red, I'm about to hit, watch this, I'm about to hit something, I'm about to hit, so, oh man, I can't, I'm going to go outside of this. So if I hit the side of the paper, I come back on the paper, I just pretend like it goes off. And if I hit a finger, I go pretend like it's going underneath that finger and coming out the other side. So when I do this next orange, I'm going to go over, hit the finger, come behind, come out on the other side, up, come up, and let's see, it'll have a little bit of orange right there. And now when I do the yellow, same thing. I hit, I go to the other side, behind the fingers, and then come out the other side. So I'm going to keep doing that until my whole background is filled. So I'm going behind, and I'll just kind of skip ahead right now. So I'm kind of skipping a part to be a little faster. So I'm just leaving some space for the orange and the yellow, but I'm skipping behind. Like I said, you can color this in if you want, but I like doing these lines. It gives us, just like when we talked about movement, it gives us kind of a sense of movement in our drawing. Even though nothing's actually moving, it gives us that sense like if something was moving. So I'll finish it up with the yellow here. And notice I never go on top of the hand. I never go on top of the hand, always underneath the hand. So it goes underneath and underneath. And let me get another quick orange right there. And let's do a couple little yellows. So there we go. Warm hand or cool hands, warm hearts. All right, I will see you guys next time. I can't wait to see your artwork. Bye, everybody.